Good day, everyone. My name is Sarah Kerele. First off, we at the Treasure Kids Foundation want to say a very big thank you for coming on board this journey with us. Thank you for the support we have received, the engagement that we have also received from the online family. Thank you for believing in this cause, and thank you for always engaging and championing this cause with us. So far, it has been beautiful, and we want to carry you on how this journey has been so far since we instituted the Treasure Kids Foundation in February. The Treasure Kids Foundation was instituted to address the need for advocacy, education, and support for congenital and genetic cases in this part of the world, Nigeria, and the Treasure Kids Foundation came as that body that wants to embody the bondings that we have noticed and the gaps that need to be filled in the light in the Nigerian society. So the Treasure Kids over the month has been able to institute certain activities and projects and programs to achieve the objective of creating an inclusive society, creating a society where individuals, children especially, and then families with congenital and genetic cases are able to thrive and have an inclusion in the society. So for all of the support we've received so far from everyone in one way or the other and in one form or the other, we want to say thank you. The Treasure Kids Foundation started its activity officially in February, and from that time up until now, the Treasure Kids has engaged in certain activities to see that these objectives are being attained. The first on the list is being able to push out into the communities, to move to every community that they can have access to in the Nigerian society, to see that cases of congenital and genetic conditions within the community are being advocated for, and the necessary persons are getting the right education, and the Treasure Kids Foundation is able to support as much as possible. We've been able to move to the communities to see cases of Down syndrome, cases of cerebral palsy, cases with sickle cell diseases, and we have also been able to visit certain institutions, care homes, institutions that are able to achieve education, special needs education. We're able to visit certain schools to give our support, to give education and necessarily advocate for these conditions. We've been able to get these individuals to share their experiences, what it has been like for the caregivers, especially the families that have to raise these ones, or who have been blessed with these individuals. So the Treasure Kids Foundation has been able to institute the community project to see that we are able to shine our light within the communities, to tell those who are with the congenital and genetic conditions that they can receive advocacy and they will get the necessary support as much as possible. And the Treasure Kids Foundation speaks to these ones to get them to share their experiences and be able to push these experiences out there, to reach out to other members of the society within the online space, to have that this is pushed out there, and we are able to see that have families who come across this to say that you are not alone in this journey. There are others who share in your experiences. There are others who are going through the same thing that you are going through. The Treasure Kids Foundation has also been able to give support in varying levels to these ones we have come on board sharing their experiences. We've been able to give support for trainings for for the cases where, for the individuals with the genetic condition or the congenital conditions, to achieve certain levels of training. For those who are unable to achieve formal education, they get a level of training. The Treasure Kid Foundation gives support for them to achieve that level of training. The Treasure Kid Foundation is also involved in giving support for the care of the individuals with the congenital and genetic conditions. So in cases where there are certain levels of care that are needed, in cases where we have, especially for the cerebral palsy cases that we usually have in those areas, the need for physiotherapies, the need for other levels of professional care that these individuals need, the Treasure Kid Foundation is able to step in to give that level of support as well. The Treasure Kid Foundation is also able to institute a level of support for the families, that there's something being done for them to be able to thrive, especially because for this caregiver it is almost like a full-time role. They always have to be present in the lives of the children, and the Treasure Kid Foundation is able to see that the caregiver in that light is able to get as much support and as much care as they can get, to see that they are able to thrive with that role that they are playing in the lives of their kids and children. The Treasure Kid Foundation also in the bite to see that for cases of congenital and genetic conditions, there's a need for the prevention, the early diagnosis, and also the reduction of these cases. I've also been able to move to partner with health institutions, and primarily for us at the Treasure Kid Foundation, we have been able to build a partnership with the pediatrics department of the General Hospital Ali Mosho, and to achieve the aim to see that these cases are rightly being prevented, or they are being diagnosed early, and then also that in cases for where we have already established cases, that there is proper management of all of these cases. The Treasure Kid Foundation has been able to achieve that collaboration with the pediatric department of the hospital, to see that the caregivers are able to achieve a certain level of training, and then screening materials are also futuristic, going to be made available for these institutions. The Treasure Kid Foundation has been able to give facility or training aids to the pediatric department, to see that the health professionals that are available within the department, the doctors, the nurses, are able to receive training for immediate care, and immediate care that needs to be given for the children with congenital and genetic cases. So far it has been institution with it has been collaboration with the necessary health institution, and it has also been reaching out to the communities to see that we are able to support everyone as much as we can, and able to give the right education, the right information that are needed for achieving the objective and the goals of the Treasure Kids Foundation. So this is a call out to each and every one of us. The Treasure Kid Foundation has started its job, and will need your support as well too. So in whatever level that you can support the Treasure Kid Foundation, please support as much as you can. If there are those within communities around you, if there are those that you know that you can point the heart of the Treasure Kid Foundation to, we are available and we are willing to hear from you and receive all of your feedbacks on our projects, on our programs, and what we have done so far. In areas where you would need them to donate for us, the Treasure Kid Foundation is also available to receive medical equipment that would be given to the health institutions, and also able to receive support on all levels in the education and materials that the Treasure Kid Foundation can push out there to the community that the TKF is building for the families and individuals with the congenital genetic condition, please push them to the Treasure Kids Foundation. Thank you and God bless you.